Hello, people of the planet. Welcome back to my channel. This is Port Charles Public Radio, brought to you by Aurora Media. It's down here. I am your host. My name is Abby. Let's talk about Friday. Yo. So I just counted 14 people. 14 people were on. Unless you include the bartender, that's 15. Which I will because he had limes. So, yeah. And it was like, today was restaurant day in the cemetery because we were at Kelly's, the Metro Court, Charlie's Pub, and the cemetery. I should say Nell's Plot. We were just at Nell's Plot, but so you really springed for a nice spot. I guess she has privacy, like in the back alone or something. I don't know. Barrier in Florida. I don't think I'll ever forget Carly saying that. Like, just pay to Barrier in Florida. Get her out of here. Like, or she was like, get the, that being. That's what she was like. So Sam is so stupid. She sees what's his name come in talking shit, saying he wants to buy the bar. He has an offer that's impossible to refuse. I was like, impossibly refusal argument? I couldn't impossibly refuse. I can't do it. Can't do it. You can't refuse. It was impossible to refuse his offer, and I don't think I know what it was other than, what did he say? I'm gonna buy the bar, give you a lot of money, and I'll keep you as manager. Nah, dog. He wants to. It's his. He's manager. He's the owner. He decides when they open and close. He lives there. He's not partying with Charlie's. That is what Julian does now. He gave everything up, and he has Charlie's. So, yeah, not letting it go. Cyrus is dumb, and he says that to Sam, and then Sam is the stupid one because she walks away for like ever and then comes back and says, oh, after everything I just witnessed, I don't need to ask for any more help because you're cozying up with girl, you saw him walk in and you saw Julian be like, I don't want to talk to you. So, like, why does she just makes accusations like, dude, he's just coming in trying to buy the bar. And Julian's clearly like, just like, he should have told her, like, Sonny wants me to I'm letting Sonny put his coffee back in here. I'm gonna start selling Sonny's coffee again. Like, I can't, he should have, because like now she's gonna go tell Jason, and Jason's gonna like have Sonny come walk in, or that's what Sonny's gonna do, not Jason. Jason have him that way, but drunk ass Alexis is hilarious. She's not healthy. She needs help, and I don't like when drunk people are funny and they seem like they're having a lot of fun, because like their body is in so much pain, and their minds and their hearts are broken, and or at least they're gonna be the next day when they have their hangovers. Like, all jokes aside, that was some great character work on Nancy Lee Graham, if I'm not mistaken's part. I follow her on Instagram. She's very outspoken in politics. She buys a lot of clothes, buys a lot of merch. Let's look. Besides, I don't want to talk about the kids yet. Jordan and Curtis were on. Not sure what they were doing. They came in to eat, but she wanted to talk to Britt to let her know that like they should work together. Drug abuse, domestic violence, trauma victim. What did she say? I don't know. And Britt just straight up was like, yeah, my boss is well aware of drug abuse because he saw a lot of people in prison who were falsely accused or had issues, and it was a plight for him, and he wants to help and give back. And we're gonna do a charity project on or something on it, whatever the fuck she told Jordan. Jordan was like, okay, well, I look forward to working with you, like, or something, she was just like, it was not, she was like, you're one of them, you little robot. Like, she'd seen with, what was her name? Honeycomb? No, what is Willow's mom's name? Harmony. Honeycomb. Harmony is a robot, but like not really, because she's doing this to save her child. Even though we have no idea where the fuck Harmony is. That's why Jordan's doing it. Save her kid. That's what he does. He goes after people's kids. Dutch, not sure again why Jordan and Curtis were there, other than to have a meal together, and they just or unless Curtis was not called in to talk to Jax. Jax was already there. I don't know. When they have a lot of scenes that are all happening at once, hey, can I talk to you? Hey, can I talk to you? Hey, I'm just like, dude, I can't remember how this started. Like, where did the game of musical chairs begin? Because it's turned into a snake. It's no longer a circle. It's Candyland around the mountain and the apartment down the stairs, around the block, at the cemetery. Yeah. So they had their little meal, and let's talk about Jax running out to go see Carly and Nina, because I did not like that he just like left Alexis there, but I think he would not have done that if, again, Carly wouldn't have come first. Nina calls, or Nina. I'm sure if Nina would have been like, "Hey, I'm having an episode," he would have been like, "Ooh, Alexis is having an episode, but Carly was also having an episode," and all of that. She comes first. So he runs off to go talk to Carly, who imagined an arm coming out and grabbing her that could have been Nell's when she went to go pick up a flower and I guess move it onto the grave or put it on the gravestone. I'm so sorry. I should have covered gravestone. I keep touching my eye. And I don't really remember how. I think she just was like, let go. And when she let go, she hit it. It's like, girl, how hard did you hit that thing? It's new. I don't think I like how that went at all. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry if the connection went bad and I got way too close to my face. There was a thing there. Sorry if you saw everything, guys. Yeah, that freaking tombstone just fell over, and that was not cool. Not cool. Thought it was dumb. Guys, get it together. Not cool. Janelle was born in June. I need to look up she's a Gemini. She's born June 15th. I guess they just picked a date, but like, Gemini makes sense. And if she was June 15th, when did Nina have her baby? December? Yeah. Right? It would have been December. I don't know. I have to look that up. Does anybody remember? I could post that on that Facebook group. Maybe somebody would know. Nobody will know. Nobody will know. Nobody remembers this shit. When the fuck? We have to look it up at some sort of episode. And like, when was that? When she was talking about her kid being born. God, I can't remember. Some hopeless fan, whoever is tracking Nina's like timeline with this whole kid thing. find it. Not hopeless. Full of hopes. Um, Hopeless people who have hopes. Have you ever seen Mad Men? There's a line with the French girl, Megan, and her mom. She talks about like it's easy to take advantage of hopeless people, and she's like hopeless, and then she says it in French. People who have hopes, or people with hopes. People with hopes. Yeah, people who have hopes. It was hilarious. Like she was like, "Ugh, that's not what I meant." So I'm like, is that what hopeless means? Every time I think about that term. So yeah, last thing to talk about is Jocelyn. Oh, Britt at the end took that call to gave that call, sent words, made a call to Cyrus, and he was like, "Did you secure the financial backing?" And she was like, "Not exactly." And he was just like, "Bitches and little puppy, you're in trouble." Like, oh my god, like what is he dangling of Brit's? What does he have? What is he hiding of hers? I don't know. Did he get Liesel out of whatever? And that's why she's. Is that what happened? I don't know. But the last thing I guess we could talk about is this stupid thing between Joss, Dev, Cam, and Trina. Dev has turned into a psycho. Not a psycho. He's a creep. He's being a real creep over here. Really orchestrating that um Cameron and Jocelyn don't happen so then he could make it happen, which I don't think Jocelyn's into him anymore. Like at all. I think she sees it and she's like, never mind, bad idea. Because dude, they live together. Like Dev could go live with Brando, but like I don't think he's gonna do that. Stop. And my dog. I mean they could, but that'd be weird. Or Jax, right? Go live with Jax. But he should go live with Brando. That's his dad. Um But then that would be a thing that Cyrus could hold over him. So Dev is a creep, and Jocelyn and Cameron are frustrated because they do want to talk to each other, even though he's dodging her because he doesn't know what to say. And Trina just straight up got to him first today. Jocelyn was gonna go to the restaurant to go talk to him. They both knew he was working. I guess they knew his schedule today. They were trying to get to him all week, and they're like, "Fuck it, we're gonna go." Both of them. But Dev like intercepted the Joss and was like, "Nah, he not into you, girl. I'm gonna have to tell you that." And Trina got there first, and she's like, "Hey, stranger, don't like calling you that. Where you been? Dodging my calls." Um, he's like, "Look, I like you, and I like Joss, and you know that, and I think she knows that. Like, it's confusing. I don't know what to do." And she was like, "Well, neither do I." You don't? Mm-mm. I'm in this too. These are teenage hormones. They never said it, but like, and they should have. They should have said it. That yo, we're teenagers. Um, but like, they're like, why are things so complicated? Because they're growing up. Things get complicated. So, like, that was adorable that they figured that out. The two of them, you know. That they had decided that they both had feelings for each other, but they were confused about if it was actually feelings or not because they just had like a kiss, but don't know if it was good or bad. And they're like, okay, well, how do we know? And did it again. Uh, Maybe Joss and Cameron could have had that chance too today if Dev would not have intercepted. It would have been Trina walking in on, probably not. But like, Dev need to calm down, bro. He hasn't picked Trina, he picked Jocelyn. So like he gotta calm down with that. It's annoying. And Cameron, Mr. Football, take it back. Take it back a notch. Oh my god, player. He's like, I won't punch myself in the face. I like 2 girls and then my friends. I'm sorry, I kissed both. I don't know what to do. He's not a chunk. Uh, guys, if you've stuck with me this long, thanks for sticking. There's really nothing else to talk about. I'm sad that like I didn't see scenes for the next General Hospital, but again, there is something I follow on Instagram that plays the scenes for the next General Hospital. So maybe they have Mondays. Um, hopefully there's nothing like preempting it. Thanks for sticking with me. It's been a good week. Peace to the planet. And I'm gonna sign off with the standard. Bye. Watch a scary movie.